Hey there guys, welcome back to Hursty Games and welcome back to Armstrongs Army. If you're not all caught up, go check out the playlist, get yourself caught up, and then of course welcome back to today's video. Today, powering on with the usual thing, trying to get some goals with Armstrong as we're doing his most recent evolution, getting him upgraded. That is what we are hoping to see today. As you can see, Willock now 78 rated. He is a card that I'm doing off of this series just to try and get him upgraded because I had to do 40 games with him to get him fully done. Still got to do, I think it's another 17 or so with Armstrong. It's going to be a long old grind. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do some of the Armstrong stuff off of the videos. I might do some of it on stream and stuff just so we're ticking some boxes, just so we're getting some things done. I'll still use this team. Some of it might be in squad battles just to kind of, again, make sure that we're powering through and getting things done. But I promise you, I don't want to miss out on him being upgraded because I've got 9 days until I can't upgrade him anymore. That evolution will expire, so I don't want to miss out on that. The whole purpose of this is taking things as far as I can. But of course, any wins and stuff I get off of the video don't count towards anything. Even if I play in Rivals and I win a game on stream with him, it won't count towards upgrades or anything like that. So the series won't be missing out on anything. I promise you guys that. But quite a few new evolutions actually that have come out recently, and I kind of want to go through a lot of them and see if we think any of them are worthwhile. You can see, well, look, I've got 8 more games to do. Him I have been doing actually in Rivals and a couple in Foot Champs for his most recent upgrade. I actually got in a couple of games at Foot Champs. But the Cam one here, which we've spoken about before, 150k to try and upgrade someone. Elliot, obviously ex QPR, he was in our youth system, could be somebody we go for, but 150k on his card, I'm not overly convinced. The only other choice really that we have is Ilias Chair, and I'd love to start upgrading Ilias, but again, 150k for a 77 rated Cam that looks all right. I don't think, sadly, I can justify that. Box-to-box midfielder, another 150k. Previously, the one that makes most sense for us is doing Dazel's card. And again, 150k for that card is still not great. It's a 78 rated centre mid that would have cost me over 200k. So because I have 200,000 coins at the moment, I don't think I can justifiably spend 150k on either of those upgrades, sadly. I just don't think it's worth it. But Centurion Striker, as far as I'm aware, Armstrong will be viable for this once he's fully upgraded. It's 83 pace, 80... Oh, no, he cut... Sorry. That's exactly it. He's not viable because he's got more than 83 pace. He has got 87 pace once this is done. So I actually can't give him this boost. It's only a +3, and I know that is like, it is what it is. It's disappointing that I can't boost it. It's a +3 to shooting, which would have been fantastic. So that's probably going to end up going on maybe a Lyndon Dykes, unless somebody can think of another striker that is QPR past or present. One that I previously had missed out on would have been Sterling, but Sterling also quicker than 83 pace, so can't be done. But Lyndon is the only other person I can think of that would be like a maybe, and it's not a great card, but at least it's a boost on a QPR player. That's my thought process, and it gives him the rapid play style with 73 pace. You'll love to see it. So I'll think about that one. Any suggestions as well in the comments, let me know. Centurion's upgrade, obviously I don't have any Centurion cards, so bit pointless. Although actually I do. I packed Olga Carmona in my champs picks yesterday. And then we've got Centurion centre back now. A few options here that sadly can't be picked, which is very, very disappointing. Ozzy Kakai has 1 too much pace, as does Jake Clark-Salter. Both of them are exactly 1 pace too much, which is very, very frustrating. But you know, it's I think the upgrade that they've got on them is better than the upgrade they would have had from this one. So it will be that Jimmy Dunn probably gets this one. Again, doesn't look like a fantastic card with the upgrade, sadly, but I would rather use it again on a QPR card than not. And again, let me know if there are any past QPR players that are viable for this, just because it's super helpful, just in case I've forgotten anyone, and it'll be awesome to go and throw them into it. Rob Dickey is somebody that I thought about, but I don't think, sadly, it would be the smartest choice, just because I don't think his card would, again, really benefit too much like the Jimmy Dunn card. So I'll think about it regardless, but just wanted to go over that and discuss the new evolutions that are there. But without further ado, let's jump into our first game of the episode. Let's try and get some upgrades. Okay, game number 1 for the day. Let's see who we're up against. Team called Road to Glory. Let's have a little look-see and see how much of a Road to Glory it looks. That's a hell of a team, mate. If that's an RTG, Fair bloody play to you, lad. That is an incredible squad. All right, we have got our work cut out for us today. Aurora here, trying to bring this ball forward, but didn't really get much of a chance to play it forward there. But a lovely bit of play in the end there from Ethan Laird. Finds Aurora again here from Armstrong. Armstrong, good bit of strength. Takes it past Yaya Toure. And now Armstrong on his left foot. Yaya Toure's done really well to get back there. Good block. Oh, lovely bit of play here between Pau and Willock. Chris Willock now inside to Armstrong. Rudiger has stepped in fantastically well there. Fair play. Armstrong, lovely turn. Rudiger trying to close him down. Got to just keep this ball here with Armstrong. Take it past Militao. Always a difficult task to ask for. But Armstrong keeps it. Left foot. Armstrong, top corner on his weaker foot. Lovely stuff. Great finish from Sinclair Armstrong. Gives us the lead as well in what is going to prove to be a very difficult game. Oh, really good chance there. Well done, Aussie Kakai. Well stepped in. It's a very, very difficult team to defend against, especially if I'm going to give the ball away in such a stupid spot. John Barnes now pushing through. I've left him alone completely. Aussie again. Well done, boys. Get it away. Aroha finds Armstrong. Armstrong against Eder Militao. Tries to cut inside, but Eder Militao is so quick, so strong. Oh, ball in the middle here. Morgan. Oh, I've given that away in a really bad spot. Morgan with a fantastic strike in that top corner. And I mentioned it in the last video. I feel like people celebrate against me all the time using this team. Is it because I'm using like a low rated team and people think I'm being like cocky or arrogant, like coming up against them with like a not great squad? Is that what it is? Let me know. Clark Salter, great tackle there because Wayne Rooney was absolute. You know what? I feel like I've said his name wrong. It's Wayne Rooney. Oh, shout out to Too Sick, man. What a channel. What a pair of boys. Oh, Eze actually here. You know what? I'm going to have to keep the Wayne Rooney thing in. Oh, if I'd have scored that, that'd have been perfect. Good. Fun fact for you guys as well, actually. 2Sync was one of the main reasons I started making YouTube content. I used to have a channel with my boy, Mr. Jack, aka Flawless Mistakes. Best friend of mine in real life. And yeah, we started making content together because we saw what 2Sync were doing and like, that looks like a lot of fun. Let's do that. So shout out to 2Sync, honestly. Not that they need a shout out from little old me, let's be honest. Oh, no way. I cannot believe that. That is absolutely one of the worst goals I've conceded. Oh, we started so well, boys. We've played some really good football and been unfortunate that Eder Militao and Rudiger, but mainly Eder Militao, are so good. Oh, I feel hard done by now. Oh, lovely ball through here. Barnes with a great Trivella, great finish, simple goal. And yeah, it's now a little bit of a sort of damage limitations already. It just feels so unfortunate after going 1-0 up, but it is what it is. That's the whole point of this RTG. It's not meant to be easy. Oh, another chance. Rooney with the powered strike. Morgan with the rebound. Yeah, it's looking bad all of a sudden, boys. How are some of these goals going in? Aurora, really good footwork from Aurora here. Rudiger is in between Armstrong and the ball, but Armstrong does find the back of the net. This guy likes a little celebration. I'll give him just the one. Oh, lovely turn here. Aurora keeps the ball alive. Going to try and play it inside to Eze. Doesn't quite do so, but Field picks it up. Lovely little bit of interchange play here from everyone. Just keeping the ball nice and tight, keeping possession. You know what? I know it's a 3-goal difference, and I know I've conceded 5 goals in, you know, within 40 minutes of the game, but I'm not going to say it's over just yet. I think if I can do better on the ball and stop some of these counters, because it's counters like this, Morgan and Rooney are just bursting through and causing me so many issues. And goals like this, which I'm saying goals like this because it's inevitably going to find the back of the net, I was going to say, but Begovic, mate. Go on, Asmir. Love that from you. It's one of those things where, you know, it really is going to be very difficult to make it back. But I think I've got the smallest of chances. The smallest of chances. Is it maybe me being overly ambitious? Quite possibly, but I will remain confident. Eze bursting through here, plays it to Willock. Willock now just got to try and get round the defender. Going to struggle to do so because this defender is not slow, but Willock's taking it past him. Oh, doesn't quite get past Rudiger. If he was past Rudiger there, tap-in chance, I think, for Armstrong, who obviously has scored 2 goals today. So that's 3 total on his evolution path, which is really good to see. Kelly going to stop the ball now, plays it into Armstrong. Armstrong, I was going to say, I kind of want to keep it with Armstrong because it's him that I need the goals with, because if I don't win, then that's the only thing that really gets ticked off is scoring goals with Armstrong. So not ideal to have to lay it off with him, but it does get played out. Pow! Oh, it's a good effort. Armstrong can't quite get the follow-up there. It's a good bit of play though, boys. I also just realised that half-time, I forgot to bring on Leroy Fer. What am I doing? Barnes has been tackled and won the ball back about 3 times there. I genuinely think I'm going to show that whole bit where he's won the ball after I've tackled him. I don't know how many times. I just absolutely ridiculous some of the goals I've conceded in this game today. Well, look, little ball roll, takes it past Rudiger. Militao, I'm sure, is going to try and come into play now. But no, let's play it off to Armstrong. Armstrong runs into Olga Comoso, wins it back, though. Thinks he's John Barnes out here. Going to just keep it with him. Oh, I can't play it across. That's unfortunate. Dazelle going to play it into Armstrong. Armstrong up against, again, Militao. Militao is just so good, boys. I packed Militao a few weekend leagues ago, tradable, and I sold him because I needed the coins. I really kind of wish I'd maybe just given him a go, checked him in the main team, see what I thought of him, because he's so good. Oh, done with the shot, done with the goal. Really nice finish, it has to be said. And it's the 58th time he celebrated today. Willock going to try and play it into Armstrong. Rudiger is going to catch him, as did the fullback, actually, to be fair. But Willock's now going to turn, going to try and play it back to Armstrong. Lucas Vazquez gets it away. It's unfortunate. The play from Willock was beautiful, but the run, it was kind of like the ball was maybe just slightly behind Armstrong, so we had to stop. If it was just a slightly more accurate pass, like that there from Eze, which is beautiful, by the way, then it could have been a really good chance for Armstrong to get that hat-trick, which would have been lovely. Eze into Armstrong. Armstrong with Eder Militao closing him down, and then Rudiger. Oh, it's just so hard to get past those two. They're so good. So she's not getting involved. She gets involved immediately here. Armstrong going to play it on the outside there. Good effort, but Courtois, 90 rated keeper, probably did have that one covered regardless of where I shot from. Kenneth Powell in here to Chris Willock. Willock going to try and find Armstrong. Does so. Rudiger and Militao still back there, which is not what you want to see because they're both so good. Armstrong nearly bags a hat-trick, just gets a little toe poke to that. Doesn't quite find the back of the net, but a very good effort. Going to play it in the box here. Going to aim up to Ethan Laird with a good header, but Courtois with a very good save. Down to his right there. Very, very well saved from the keeper. Let's play it in again from Powell. Going to aim at Leroy Fer. It's off the bar. Oh, boys, so close. Eze on the ball now. Going to play it into Armstrong. Armstrong takes it past 1, takes it past 2, and he's going to move his keeper. We're going to find the back of the net. That's the hat-trick for Armstrong. Really happy with his performance. But again, not overly upset with a lot of the performances. I've just really struggled at the back, and you guys have seen some of the goals I've conceded. I'm not saying, oh, this guy's got lucky. He scored 7 goals. You don't get 7 goals, luckily. But I do think he's had a handful of goals that have been a little bit unfortunate for me to concede. We'll word it that way. I think it's a deserved loss on my end, but I think the scoreline maybe flatters a little bit, and then goals like that, I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. Good goal. That's all I'll say. Good finish. Oh, it's a good bit of play done on the ball again. Begovic, good save there, my man. He's had plenty of work to do at the back. He's just not had plenty of touches of the ball, which when you see the scores 8-3, you can kind of work that one out for yourself, really, can't you? But let's see if we can maybe finish on a positive note here. Ball into Armstrong. Can he bag a 4th? You know what? That should be a pen, and it is a penalty. It is going to be a penalty for us right at the death here. Let's see if we can maybe bag a 4th goal here with Armstrong. Let's make sure Armstrong's the player on the penalty, please. Let's go for it. I'm going to go top left. That's the goal. Bosh. There we go. Lovely stuff. 4 goals from Armstrong. We've only scored 4 goals all game, to be fair. So it has been the Armstrong show on our side of things. But that's really helpful for his evolution. It's not overly helpful when actually what I need to do is win some games. I think I need to win 6 games, but it is what it is. You know what? We'll say last goal wins. Don't tell the other guy. But 8-4, it could have been a lot worse. But it felt a little bit like I had some bad luck there, which didn't help. But it is what it is. All right, boys, full transparency. I'm actually going into my 3rd game. I just played against a guy who was absolutely wiping the floor with me. I think I was 4-5-0 down in not very long. absolutely got battered. And it just it wasn't going to make for good viewing because it was just I couldn't get the ball. So decided leave that one, let you guys know about it, and jump into game number 3. One thing I did mention is I've actually changed the kit, so I'm actually in the home kit now, and I'm playing against the away QPR kit, just in case there's any confusion from the previous the first game where that wasn't the case. What a squad that is, by the way. Got the new Vidic and another Eder Militao. Even in that last game I played against the blooming Eder Militao. That's 3 I've played against today. God, I'm not a fan of playing against him. I should have kept the one that I sold. I needed the coins, but I should have kept him. He's so good. Armstrong with the ball here, middle of the park. Eze going to try and bring this ball forward now. I can see it. I can see Eder Militao ahead of me, and I'm just actively trying to avoid him because he's just so good, boys. But Armstrong on the ball again. Going to play it into Aroha. Can he get a nice turn here? He can. Going to play it back to Armstrong. Armstrong, oh, Eder Militao just steps in. I was just hoping he was going to commit to blocking me sort of turning low and shooting. I maybe should have taken it onto Armstrong's left foot. I know he's obviously right-footed, but I reckon it was maybe more obvious for me to try and shoot on the right. Not that I expect him to know that Sinclair Armstrong's right-footed, but I don't know about you guys. My instinct, if I don't know what foot a player uses, is I block the right foot. That's just my instinct. Maybe it's other people's or not, I don't know. But Dezelle, edge of the box here. Lovely strike from Andre Dezelle. It seemed quite near to Courtois, but he's not saved it. And Andre Dezelle, just like in real life, he's a bit of a whiz with shooting from the edge of the box. He's found the back of the net there, and we take an early and very unexpected lead. This guy's been very, very good on the ball. He's very good in possession, keeps the ball really, really well, plays lovely passes like that. So was not expecting to take the lead here. I thought this was going to be a difficult one, and it's, I was going to say it's very, very nearly back to sort of the usual business, as it was going to be 1-1, but a good block from Ozzy Kakai to see that one just wide of the post for a corner. Harry Kane, edge of the box now, finds Xavi Simons. Llorente, bit of a loose pass there, and we pick it up. We look on the ball here, lovely bit of skill and just simple R1 dribbling, to be fair, just to keep that ball away from players for so long. Unfortunate in the end to sort of be closed out there, but was in a position at one point where he was surrounded by like 3, and just the R1 dribbling just to get out of it. Honestly, his R1 dribbling, especially now he's been upgraded, is just phenomenal. Got to be careful here. Simons again bursting through. The sweaty chance is there. Kenneth Powell steps in, blocks the first one. Ozzy blocks the second. We get that one away, boys. We are defending for our lives, and it's only 25 minutes in. Lovely ball out from Dezelle here to Arojo. He's going to little ball roll and play it into Eze. Eze, just keep bringing that ball forward, mate. Armstrong, why would it not change to Armstrong there? Armstrong literally could have just turned and got that ball, and he would have done. Any player in their right mind would have just collected that and gone, right, mine, off I go. Ridiculous. Dezelle going to play this up now into Armstrong. Armstrong going to try and take it past Militao. Has the strike, and that is a beautiful finish in the top right-hand corner. That is an absolute peach of a goal. These are the kind of shots now that I don't think Armstrong would have been scoring before. But here's the thing. He's not really had much of an upgrade to his card as of yet. The only upgrades really that have happened to his card is that we've put a Hunter Chem style on. So the stats, the fact his shooting, has improved as much, just makes me even more optimistic that once he actually evos properly, we're going to be having a much better time with scoring goals with him. I really cannot wait for it. Oh, they've worked this round really nicely. Rodrigo gets tackled well by Laird. Begovic, quick to react to the loose ball in the box as well, and just picks that one up. And I've given it away to Kane. Not who you want to be giving that ball away to. I mean, you don't really want to give away the ball anyway in that position, but well done, Jake Clark-Salter. Although apparently tackled immediately. No, thank you. Aroha now a chance to bring this ball away. Eze making a lovely run, and it's a fantastic touch there. Takes it past Eder Militao. Oh, I've taken a really heavy touch. That's on me because I did that like double R2 to try and push it away, to try and pull away from Bamba, but ended up not being my smartest choice. But we go in at the break 2-0 up. Could have been a little bit more, but I'm not going to complain at all. And now all we're going to do is strengthen the team with our usual 2 changes that we'll bring on Fur this time at halftime. Fur on for Field, and Kelly on for Aroha. Both of which, by the way, had very good games. Field was intercepting a lot of passes being played through. This guy makes some really, really nice sort of, break through the line sort of passes. He plays those really, really nicely. So it's very, very evident to me that he would be good for an upgrade if I feel like he's sort of worth a free upgrade at some point. It'll be nice to get an upgrade with him that really healthily boosts his pace to make him a bit more viable long term. But kind of like the Dezelle situation, and I kind of did it because it was the option that was there, the sort of best option I had at the time. But Field, I think, would be a good player to upgrade at some point potentially, just because I don't dislike him, even though he's quite slow as things stand right now. Worth thinking about. Oh, lovely ball through here. Harry Kane tries to turn inside, but Begovic with a real good save. Clark-Salter even gets back there to stop the corner. Boys, when I say we were absolutely fighting for this game, we are absolutely battling right now, and we're looking pretty good for it at the moment. Obviously, plenty of time to go. And, you know, when you're playing against teams as good as the guy we're playing against, including, you know, not just the team, but he's a very competent player. Like I say, he's playing the ball around lovely, and he's a pain in the backside to defend against, as you guys have seen, I'm sure, countless times in the replays so far and the highlights. But it's, I don't know, it just, something's ticking this game that just didn't in the last game, where, you know, okay, thank God, where it doesn't feel like those little moments of like 50-50 are going against us, and it doesn't feel like, you know, the sort of the BS goals and things are happening. It kind of feels like a relatively legitimate game of FIFA or FC or whatever you want to call this. But Eze, a little bit lucky to pick up that loose pass there, and now I'm really sorry to do it, but the sweat is on. That could be a rage quit as we get a second goal with Sinclair Armstrong, and boys, it is. I'm very, very happy with that. What a result that is. Well, some healthy things ticked off for Armstrong today. I won't lie to you. I thought it was 6 games or 6 wins and 6 goals. It was only 4 goals, so we actually managed that in the first game alone. But honestly, so happy with the progress made today. I was not expecting to come away with many wins, if any wins at all, but I think the plan is going to be, and as long as you guys don't mind it, I am going to do some of the Armstrong stuff off of the video, but I'll make sure that any Armstrong things I'm doing, where possible, will be on the streams, and if it's off streams, it will just be squad battles, nothing exciting, just score a goal and get the game done sort of vibe. And I will make sure I do all the Armstrong stuff, at least with the Armstrong Army, just because that feels right. The Willock stuff, I have been doing in my main team as well, and again, I think that, I mean, I kind of addressed that, and people seemed okay with that one, but let me know, boys, what you guys think in regards to some of these other upgrades. Are there any strikers to do outside of Lyndon Dykes? Because we can't do Armstrong for this one as he is too quick. But let me know if there's any strikers outside of Dykes that we could consider. The Centurions upgrade, I'll probably just use that Olga Camoso because that's the only real thing I can do there. And let me know again with the centre-backs, should I do Jimmy Dunn or is there anyone else to consider? And again, let me know with these here as well. The Cam one, it will be either we do Ilias Chair or maybe Harvey Elliott. I'm probably more edging towards the side of Ilias Chair if I do it, but 150k is quite a lot on a card that's going to be sort of 77, I think he would be, or 76 or something like that. And again, 150k to upgrade either Field or Dazelle seems a bit much, but let me know, boys. I will happily try and go along with the majority and with the general happiness and feel, and let me know as well, boys, who to potentially bring into the bench or starting 11. I think it's going to be a new player on the bench, because realistically there's no one on the bench here at the moment that I'm like, yeah, bring them in to start, because Fur goes in on no chemistry. Chloe Kelly could come in, but it would be for Aurora, and I think she goes in on 2, if memory serves correctly. Yeah, she does. So I could do this. Let me know what you guys think. Should I bring in Chloe Kelly and bring her in on 2 chemistry? Or should we bring a player onto the bench? Let me know. But that is it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please leave a like on the video. It supports me, the video, the channel, and the series out a whole bunch. If you're new, hit the sub button and turn notifications on to be told anytime that we upload a video or indeed go live. We are streaming on YouTube as well now, alongside Twitch. Twitch is the main place, is my main platform for live content, so make sure you check the link down below for that and all my other platforms as well. But that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Tom. You guys have been awesome, and I'll see you soon. Look after yourselves, and of course, wash your hands. Take care.